Good morning guys, so welcome to the video. So in this video what am I doing is like I'm trying to make a program that will show a ball falling from the staircase, and then the ball will eventually drown inside a pond alongside which there are like three plants. And after the ball drowns inside the pond, you can see the droplets that will now spill on the staircase. So basically this is a program that I made in C language. So we are in Linux and we cannot use the graphics library. So basically what I did is I used a color header file in which there are like all the colors available for my program, and then I have cursor header file in which I have like the statements that will cause my cursor to either hide or to get re-enabled. Then I have gotoxy function for going on specific column and row number. Then I have initial jumps. This function is causing you know the ball to just fall onto the stairs in a specific pattern. So this function is basically responsible for all the jumps that the ball gets during the course over the staircase. So now we have the jumps on stairs. This function is actually responsible for causing the initial jumps. So I will tell you when the program will run what is this jumps on stairs. It is actually so there is some portion of ground before the staircase. So when the ball runs on that portion of ground, it will actually use this function to run. But when the ball touches the first staircase, it will use this function. So you I think I said wrong. Sorry. Actually, the initial jumps function is responsible for the running on the ground, and the jumps on stairs function is responsible for jumping on stairs. So what will happen when the ball will be coming? Firstly, it will use this function and it will show the first initial jumps via this function, initial jumps function, and then when it will touch the first staircase, that is the first stair of the staircase, it will use this function to jump over the stairs. So you can see how I've created the function. It is basically if statements. You are getting out of it, and then the layer will change. The value of layer keeps on changing. So in each loop you will either get 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this manner it beautifully causes the ball to fall on the staircase. And then we have plant. So this function is responsible for the creation of my plant. I wasn't having that much of logical ideas to create a plant, so I basically created a small plant, and then used all that so uh, all 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 of that, like three plants I've created by this function. So this function basically takes the row number and column number, and at that specific column and row number it will generate a plant. And now we have stairs pattern. What the stairs pattern will do is create a staircase. So in each and every loop, before after clearing the screen, the stairs will be generated via this function. So this function has this aqua is responsible for creation of water. So in stairs pattern header file I have aqua function in which the water will be, that is the pond will be created, stair function that will generate the staircase. So basically two functions are inside this stairs pattern. First is a staircase, and the second one is the pool that in which the ball will eventually drown. And then we have water droplet function. What this function does is actually it will cause a beautiful pattern to emerge on the screen of droplets. When the ball will drown inside the pond, the splash will be created, and the splash will be shown by droplets. Eventually, as the droplets touch the ground will become moist, and that moist thing of ground is created by is shown by this blue background function. So eventually, the ground background, that specific pixels of the ground will eventually turn blue after getting spilled by the water. So now let's see the um, program. Firstly, I'm going to delete this. I'll close all the files, and now let me just show you. So this is my beautiful program. You can see all the header files are included, gotoxy is included, bool header file is included. Obviously I have used a lot of bools here. You can see loop 1 death, loop 2 death. So these death loops are actually whenever we are getting, so you can see here, firstly during the first initial entry, that is while I'm jumping via this initial jumps function, I will keep on coming in this function, and then when I will get out of this function, loop 1 death will be true. So in after this every case, whenever we are coming here, loop death is true, so it means this will give false. So after getting out of it for one time, in each eventual time, this loop will give false. So in this way it beautifully will allow us to just proceed with our program. So now you can see how beautifully I've written all the things. And now actually I am following some sort of, I don't give that much spaces during the program, but that's okay for me, because I think if I'm giving a lot of spaces for improving the readability of the program, it eventually causes me to just get frustrated and the program becomes so lengthy. So sorry for the little spacing. Indentation is very bad of mine. So at the end of the function, you can see how this function will this loop will cause the stairs and droplets. So after drowning, this will cause us to get the view of the droplets spilling the ground. So let's do it. Firstly, let's run this. So you can see how the ball is falling. So there are lot of clear screens going on. I don't know how many times it just clears the screen and prints this pattern again. So you can see how it is spilling the ground. And yes, the program is finished. So this was my program. These are the little beautiful trees that I've created. So, and this is the water, the pond. This is the ground. This is the staircase. This is like the ground from the top. I don't know what it is. Maybe the roof. So yeah, this is what I created. Thank you.